There's nothing wrong with our football. Yes. There's nothing wrong with our football. As I said, in life, there is always a period of ups and downs. There was a time we were not doing well. There was a time we started doing well. If there were little problems and at times you'll be flying and the plane will just drop. I mean, that does not mean that it is going to, it's coming down. It will regain its momentum. For God's sake. But we need to exercise patience. That is just it. And we need to keep praying for those in charge. We have new leadership. We should have belief in them. We should trust them. But yes, they will take us to the promised land. So, football, unfortunately for us in this country, whenever football has any problem, they think that is the position of other sports. You see, sports are progressing, are progressively progressing.
All right, so that's Dr. Bolaji Ojoba, is outgoing director, National Sports Commission, talking about Nigerian football. You've known him for a long time. I mean, I remember our first encounter with Bolaji Ojoba. We've known him for a very long time. I mean, we must also give him credit. Just an interpreter. He's living as a director and also a doctor of sports administration. Yeah,
it shows that when you dream big and work towards it, you can achieve your dreams. Like you said, an interpreter, he became the director in the National Sports Commission and is retiring. You also forgot to mention that he was former
Commissioner for Sports.
Commissioner for Sports in
Oyo
State.
Yeah.
Know, a hilarious fellow. You know, when you are with him, there is no dull moment. And he's very hardworking. When he gets an assignment, he does it. No matter whose else is God. If you see him at the stadium, he wants to get things done properly. You know, that's the way he has carried on with his job. So I think we can only wish him well. You know,
I'm sure he still has a lot to contribute to football.
Absolutely.
Well, Dumnodi Okonta has also joined us on Sports Tonight. Dumnodi, Aruna Quadri, that's the main issue. We're going to talk about that as well. And of course, Bolaji Ojoba.
Well, for Aruna, we can't just leave the Aruna alone. We need to get more table tennis players because we're now becoming Aruna. But suddenly, we're like not going to
the year under review.
Yes. We are looking at the Rio 2016 Olympic because it's like we had Blessing Okagwari at one point. Okagwari, she disappointed us. Suddenly she bounced back at the Commonwealth Games and the IWA World Championship in Moscow. So we need to get people who at more when we are saying, oh, Nigeria is gunning for 5 gold medals in table tennis at the Olympic or Commonwealth Games or whatever. We are looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 table tennis players we can bank on, not just one person. Because now it's Aruna, the kind of pressure Okawari had when she was at the peak, the same pressure she's going to have now at this point in time. So I think, yes, the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation should do more to get more people get to the elite level. We have had it at the junior category, a lot of talented table tennis players, but let them take it a step further, let them, so that we can get some of these younger ones, like Onodapo, can get to the elite level. Toriola is now getting to his twilight, so he's at his twilight now. He's now looking at where he can.
Toriola?
Yes.
Toriola is now a coach player.
So
he's not a coach player.
Toriola,
he's to produce more people like
Aruna. Like to Mobi. So we should look at how we can gather those younger ones together so that they can get to the elite level. By the time they get to the elite level, then we'll be thinking of Aruna Quadri as one of the best. Or the best.
So that the pressure will not be too much on him. Okay. All right. So that's well taken. But a lot of people on Twitter do not want to believe that the table tennis team are looking for sponsorship to go to Cairo in a few days.
That's the truth.
It's just not sounding right to them. They don't believe. But that's the truth. But I think we can let the National Sports Commission know and the federal government know that, look, this guy, okay, let's leave it there. Let's go on because my producer says our time is running out. Gentlemen, we talked about Aruna Quadri today, doing Nigeria proud. Tomorrow, it could be who?
Well, it could be Ature or Vincent Enyeama.
No. That's that. We have the women award now.
Okay. Definitely we're going to win the women award. That one, there's no argument about
No, but you know, for the awards, nobody remembers other categories.
Do you remember who won the women last year?
But we celebrated it.
Yeah, but then that's a big one. But gentlemen, Lagos is agog. Everybody is in. Lagos is agog for tomorrow. And it's going to be a huge festival of football.
And the NFF took their office to Lagos.
The NFF will be having a board meeting tomorrow morning
before the award.
So everybody is now in Lagos. Lagos is agog for the Glo CAF Awards 2014.
Yeah. So the CAF presidents arrived, I think yesterday. All other dignitaries are, in the country. So we expect that, what they're going to put up this year will be better than last year. It's not just giving awards. I think the cultural display, the performances, and everything, to entertain people who will be watching all across the world to, showcase Africa and Nigeria as, a country that is full of, positive things. So we just hope that at the end of the day, that things will go properly. Whether Vincent wins or not, we have to show
African
spirit.
football should be the winner.
Absolutely.
African football should be the winner. But, Dumnodi, it's a night to celebrate the best in Africa, not just the football, the music, the comedy, the fashion, everything goes into the awards. And I remember that we talked about it. This award is getting better year after year, but the target is still to make it look like the FIFA Gala night.
Yes, 90 minutes should be done. Not a 4-hour, 5-hour event as if you are running a crusade. I think you should pay attention to that because yes, the FIFA Award is going to be held 4 days after. The draw for the FIFA World Cup was held within 90 minutes.
Last year,
full time in football.
Last year the awards were so well organized. But the issue is this,
they will start at 7. You know when they will finish now. Last year I was not here.
Hold on, Dumnodi.
But you were calling at 9 o'clock.
Hold on, Dumnodi. The show itself for the TV is what you see right there is usually more than what you see on the TV. There is a post-event. There is the event itself. There is the pre-event. So the show itself, the music can go on after the events are over and everybody has gone home. If you want to stay to dance and sing,
on TV.
On TV, just 90 minutes.
It's something to 90 minutes. FIFA draw was held in 90 minutes. I told somebody, why? Football game.
So you are looking at the time tomorrow.
Tony, 4 days after, the Ballon d'Or will be held. You will see the timing.
But even at the Ballon d'Or, you still see music. You see
music.
But let me hear Oye.
I think what Dunod is trying to talk about is that
timing,
timing and unnecessary speeches, by politicians and all those.
We don't want speeches.
We don't want speeches. This is a football event. People should be entertained. Even the musical displays, should be on point, very short. When it gets so long, then it gets boring. People will start sleeping. So, but when it's short and straight to the point, it will be an enjoyable night. I think that's what it's trying to portray. We've had cases in the past where
even those who are giving awards
and deliver speeches, people who wanted to collect award had even left before they announced. So we don't want such.
I don't think that's what we'll see tomorrow. I'm sure that the events are really, on the serious one, it's been getting better and better, and we hope that tomorrow we'll also see a masterclass from CAF and of course the sponsors. All right, gentlemen, let's talk about the Dream Team now. The next story, Dumnodi, you've been keeping tabs on this one. Super 4. Yes, this time it's not just going to be the 4 teams.
Expanded.
This time we're going to be having
6 teams.
The 4 teams on the continent, the Flying Eagles and the Olympic team.
Yes, that's a way of trying to prepare the teams. The Flying Eagles are going for the African Youth Championship in Senegal. They need to get ready. They need to play some of the big teams. They'll be playing academies, playing their life. They should take it a step further to see how they can catch up. The Olympic team have an All-African League qualifier against Gabon in February.
Okay.
So we need to get this team ready. And the other teams won't wait for the league to start on March 7 if that is the official date, because their first game is going to be between February 13 and 15, their first game. So they need to play this game. And this Super 4 is now Super 6. It's going to be played from January 22nd. Because January 22nd to when their games will be played is going to be 2 weeks, I think barely 2 weeks. So they need to get this this tournament. It's just to prepare the club and national team.
I think it's a fantastic idea, considering the fact that the Flying Eagles have the African Youth Championship, the Olympic team have All Africa Games qualifier, and the teams on the continent, the league wouldn't be on, but they have tough games to play. Yeah. And it doesn't get bigger than this kind of top quality opposition. The Olympic team, for example, have been in camp. The Flying Eagles have been in camp. I'm sure they're going to raise the quality of the Super Four.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a good one. What the organizers have taken into consideration is the fact that the continental teams, like Nodi said, the league will not resume till around March. Then these two teams are preparing for a major, one for a match for the All-African Games qualifier. Then the Flying Eagles for a tough, tournament like the African Youth Championship. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity for them to play against quality sides. The league sides are, top quality. They have good players, so it will test the strength. It will allow the coaches to also see, to assess their players under a serious game condition. So I think it's a good development.
Dubnodi, talk to us very briefly. The teams on the continent, because you've been giving us updates around how they are getting ready. We talked about Kano Pillars yesterday. They have a committee, 15-man committee for the CAF Champions League, Continental Committee for the CAF Champions League. Then Dolphins also. Chana spoke to us about how they are getting ready. Enyeama, and of course,
I think a bit of Wolves we've done a bit yesterday. But let me focus on Enyeama this time around. Enyeama got 2 players. They got Peter Yekachi.
That means that are they keeping the bulk of the team last season? Are they losing any players? Are they losing Mfando? Because somebody like Mfando, are they going to be able to keep him?
But we not heard anything about Mfando. Just but the only thing we heard about is that they placed €1 million, $1 million price tag.
They've denied it.
Whether they denied it, but they've not said anything about Mfando.
But whether it's going or not.
This club